Hey guys, this is going to be a quick update of some few products that I've used in my tank in the last month. And as you can see, all this stuff here, I had, the problem as you can see here, ick. You probably see this a lot on your shelf, this Reef Kick-Ich and this Rally Ruby Reef. This is two different products that you could use with each other. Instructions tell you to, turn off your protein skimmer, take out your carbon, and turn off your UV sterilizer. The Ruby Reef Rally here is a copper-free treatment, so it's supposed to be reef safe for your tank. And as you can see, if you can read, it's for the fin rot, gill flukes, or any other marine parasites such as marine velvet. I didn't have anything regarding gill flukes that I saw in my tank or marine velvet, but I did see the fin rot on my Bebonias. So as you can see here, I used this product, and all I can say, it is definitely reef safe in my tank with my experience. So it definitely didn't do much, nothing reaction with my tank. It turns your tank definitely yellow, so don't freak out. Go by the instruction of how much gallons you have. You're supposed to use it for 3 days. I used it for 5, but I could see that the fin rot did stop with my fish, and that was the main thing for me. So from my experience, for fin rot, it prevented, I think, it from getting any worse. So I say that so far in my experiences, this is worth the trying, and it's kind of safe. Nothing really died, invert or coral or anything else that I had in my tank, even my clam. So that product's okay. Now let's go to the Kick-Ich. This is probably where everybody probably use ick in your tank, and what you're gonna do. As you can see here, a big bottle. The instruction says use 1 day, 3 day, the 5th day, every other day to put this in. In the beginning, I went off label. I'm not a doctor, but when it comes to my fish, I gotta go off label. I would say it's reef safe. Nothing died again. I used it in conjunction with the Rally, with the Ruby Reef Rally, but I did it every other day. Every day until maybe a week later. Then I did every other day. I did 10-gallon water changes every week. You can see my last video. I got a little hair algae because of the heavy feeding, and I turned off everything like it said. The only thing I did against this was leave my UV sterilizer on, and I just felt that I got to get better chance to get all this free-floating ick. This is not designed to kill ick that's sitting there on the fish, but only that the free termites that are floating around, that's where it's designed. So it could last in your tank for 6 weeks floating from the cycle it goes through. So it tells you could do up to 15 or do more. So it's like a 2-week treatment. I suggest you do it for about a month, which I am doing here. That's why I got almost it all gone. I did see improvement in my fish, but the thing was, I took out the host fish that wasn't getting any better. The host fish that wasn't any better was really the main key in your tank that you have to unfortunately remove because it's going to keep on making it breed, and then this is going to be ineffective because the host fish will get anything that's floating and won't have a chance. So I suggest you do that. I do see some improvement, but it's also a combination of good feeding, multiple days feeding, also the water changes I've done, and try to not produce anything else that could be stressful in my tank. Those different factors can help your fish, so I can't 100% say that, hey, this was the real deal here. All I can say is it's definitely reef safe, and you can use in conjunction with the Ruby Reef Rally for both type of issues. So another thing here I want to talk about is this Herbtana. As you can see here, as a fish owner and a pet owner, a reef owner, I freaked out and tried anything under the sun that I could get my fish my fish healthy. And over here, as you can see, the bottle's kind of fairly not used because I put it in my tank, and it's supposed to be like a natural thing. It smells like some, not chemicals, but it smells like herbal stuff. It's in the name, and is this supposed to help like the fish breathe it? I guess they breathe it in. It's supposed to help build the immune system. It doesn't really kill any ick. It just helps the fish get better and try to fight it off naturally. My clam didn't like it too well after the second day, and I did a major water change and I stopped because I did not want to lose my clam. The clam wasn't opening up that well. My big blue one on the bottom, the sand you see is still alive in my last video because I was a little hesitant of keeping this product going. So I can't say it's 100% reef safe as is advertised, but my guy at the fish store said it works. That's all he uses, and I have to take his word because he is very reliable. Just in my tank, maybe I got a little nervous, got a little gun shy, and I stopped using this product. So I can't really give you a thumbs up on this one. Just let's say I saw something going on and I didn't like it, and I stopped using this particular product. But inverse and other coral didn't seem like it reacted well. I'm not reacted well, but didn't have any bad reaction to it. Just my clan didn't like it, so that's why I stopped this one. Okay, let's talk about the Gall xtreme. Believe it or not, this is supposed to dip. You want to put this in your food, soak your food with this, and when you feed your fish that have ick or any type of disease, it's supposed to spark their immune system or spark the feeding. I believe it just helps fish with get an appetite with their food. But believe it or not, my Babonius did not like the Gall xtreme. Every time I put a cube at night, he'll go crazy, but he'll only eat 1 or 2 pieces in the morning. And the following week, when I didn't put it in their morning food, he would eat it. So I don't think he liked the taste of the garlic, believe it or not. Most of my other fish didn't care that if it was in there or not, but just so the reaction of my Babonius did not like the Gall xtreme. But again, I've used it in the past. I don't think it's the fish store always say, oh yeah, give him garlic, give him garlic. All it is if the fish is not eating, it's a good way to try to get your fish to eat. If the fish is eating, I really don't think that it's going to be necessary to build their immune system. I think if a fish is eating, they'll just build their immune system naturally. But I think it's a good kickstart for some fish that are finicky, and hopefully help you get them going. I would suggest using this in conjunction with brine shrimp, with spirulina. I know brine shrimp is not a very healthy product, but it's a good way to get a fish going if you have a finicky fish in the beginning. Here is the last product I'd like to talk about is the Multivitamin. Definitely a very great product, and it helps to build up your fish's immune system. You want to put it in your food. I generally make food for my fish in a week in a little container, water, the salt water actually, and all the food that I'm going to give them for the week. And I put this in there, so let's soak over there, and this is what I feed my fish in the morning. It's always good to practice. Even if the fish is not sick, I definitely would recommend this. It just helps probably build the color in the fish, and it's just like having a little kid growing up. You gotta take your vitamins. So this product can't hurt, and definitely would recommend using that. So those are the different products I've tried in the last month. Obviously, most people will probably be interested in this Kick-Ich and the Ruby Reef Rally only because I don't see no videos on it. And every time I was doing my research on it, so I had to bite the bullet. I gotta try something because I do not want to lose any of my fish. So there's my review, and that's my intake about this. And you can either take it for my 2 cents and for what it's worth. But in my tank, in my experience, I consider it a thumbs up as being reef safe as it's advertised, and I would say it helps improvement with what they explained that they're supposed to do. So based on my experience, that's what I see. Post any comments or any questions. I'll post them on my site on the YouTube, and then I'll get back to you guys like I said, so other people who look at it have maybe the similar question might get the answer on there too as well. Alright guys, so again, my tank here really got the ick bug in here, and as you can see, the fish are battled and survived, and just a lot of hard work getting back my tank back in balance. Alright guys, have a good one, and I'll see you guys in my next video.